Most people think earning more money will make them rich, but that's wrong. The real secret of the wealthy is what they don't spend money on. Avoid these 10 things and you could be financially free faster than most people dream of. Let's dive in. Point number 1, expensive coffee every day. Spending $5 to $10 every day on coffee may seem harmless, but over a year it adds up to thousands of dollars. Many young people don't realize how small daily expenses silently drain their wealth potential. Wealthy people don't see coffee as a status symbol. They either make it at home, buy in bulk, or redirect that money into investments or high-value assets. It's not about giving up enjoyment, it's about prioritizing future freedom over instant gratification. The money you save by cutting out daily overpriced coffee could be invested in stocks, mutual funds, or even a side business that compounds over time. Small, habitual spending decisions create massive differences in long-term wealth. If you start tracking your daily expenses and identify what's unnecessary, you will be shocked at how much wasted money can be redirected to financial growth. Wealth begins with awareness and smart choices. Point number 2, luxury cars they can't afford. Buying a luxury car might feel like a sign of success, but most young people overestimate its benefits. A flashy car impresses others temporarily, but costs thousands in monthly payments, insurance, maintenance, and depreciation. Poor people often prioritize status over assets, sinking their money into items that lose value instantly. Rich people take the opposite approach. They buy cars for value, reliability, or investment purposes. Many millionaires drive modest vehicles for years, letting their money grow through assets, investments, or businesses instead. Luxury cars financed with debt are one of the fastest ways to stay broke, even with a high income. The lesson? Never let ego or societal pressure dictate your purchases. Focus on assets that generate returns, not liabilities that drain them. Financial discipline means making practical choices, even when it looks uncool to peers. Long-term wealth always beats short-term image. Point number 3, designer clothes for status. Designer clothes and brand-name outfits might make you feel successful, but for many young people, they are a financial trap. Spending hundreds or thousands on labels doesn't generate wealth. It's purely a status purchase. Poor people often equate appearance with success, while wealthy individuals understand that money works silently when invested, not spent on temporary validation. Rich people focus on quality, durability, and practicality rather than brand names. They buy clothes that last and don't waste money on trends that expire. Every dollar spent on unnecessary fashion is a dollar that could have compounded through investment, savings, or skill development. It's also about mindset. Valuing image over financial growth keeps people trapped in a consumer cycle. Wealthy individuals project success through behavior, results, and smart decisions, not through expensive labels. If you want financial freedom, stop spending for approval and start spending to build your future. Point number 4, daily takeout or restaurant meals. Eating out every day is convenient, but it silently drains your wealth. Ordering coffee, lunch, or dinner can cost $10 to $30 per meal, which quickly adds up over weeks and months. Many young people underestimate how much they spend on daily takeout. Poor people often trade long-term financial health for instant satisfaction. Wealthy individuals, however, plan meals, cook at home, and optimize expenses. They understand that small savings today can become big investments tomorrow. By reducing takeout, you not only save money, but also gain control over your nutrition, time, and financial priorities. Even if you live a busy lifestyle, simple habits like meal prepping, cooking in batches, or occasional restaurant visits can save thousands annually. That money can then be invested in stocks, side businesses, or savings accounts, giving you leverage that compound interest provides. Wealth isn't built from earning alone. It's built from smart, consistent spending choices. Point number 5. High-interest debt for gadgets. Buying gadgets, electronics, or luxury items on high-interest credit cards is one of the fastest ways to destroy wealth. Many young people think financing a new phone or gadget won't hurt, but the interest payments add up quickly, sometimes exceeding the product's original price. Poor people often rely on debt to fund short-term pleasure instead of building long-term security. Wealthy people avoid unnecessary debt. They either save for purchases, buy second-hand quality items, or invest the money instead. Every dollar spent paying interest is money that could have compounded through investments. Financial freedom comes from controlling your money, not letting it control you. Even small monthly payments on gadgets drain cash flow and reduce the ability to invest in assets or skills. By avoiding high-interest debt, you protect your financial future, retain liquidity, and gain freedom to invest in things that truly grow your wealth. Point number 6. Impulse purchases. Impulse purchases are one of the most silent wealth killers. Buying things on a whim, a gadget, clothes, or unnecessary items may feel satisfying temporarily, but these decisions add up quickly. Poor people often spend based on emotion rather than planning, which traps them in a cycle of short-term gratification and long-term financial struggle. Wealthy individuals practice deliberate spending. Before any purchase, they ask themselves, "Do I need this? Will it add value?" This mindset prevents unnecessary expenses and ensures that money is allocated to investments, savings, or opportunities that generate wealth. Impulse control is a skill that compounds over time. Every dollar saved from unnecessary spending can grow through compound interest, side businesses, or stock investments. By pausing, planning, and prioritizing value over temporary satisfaction, you protect your financial future and create a mindset that distinguishes the rich from the majority. Point number 7. Subscriptions they don't use. Unused subscriptions, streaming platforms, apps, memberships, or services silently drain money every month. Many young people sign up without tracking usage, wasting hundreds or even thousands of dollars annually. Poor people often underestimate how small, repeated payments affect long-term wealth. Wealthy individuals audit subscriptions regularly, keeping only what adds real value. Canceling unused memberships may seem minor, but over time it frees money to invest in assets, savings, or skill building. It's a simple habit with compounding impact. Tracking recurring expenses also encourages financial awareness. When you see exactly where your money is going, you gain control over spending and avoid unnecessary losses. Wealth is built not only by earning, but also by eliminating financial leaks. Being mindful about subscriptions is a small change with a big effect, helping you redirect funds into strategies that truly grow wealth. Point number 8. Lottery tickets or gambling. Relying on luck through lottery tickets or gambling is one of the most destructive financial habits. Most young people buy tickets hoping for a quick windfall, but the odds are almost always stacked against them. Poor people often treat gambling as a shortcut to wealth instead of building it through consistent effort. Wealthy individuals avoid relying on luck. They focus on strategic investments, business, and skill building, where their efforts compound over time. Money grows when put to work, not when gambled. Every dollar spent on lottery tickets is a dollar that could have been invested to generate returns. Avoiding gambling also builds discipline, patience, and strategic thinking, all essential traits for wealth creation. If you want financial freedom, redirect money from games of chance into controlled investments or self-improvement. Over years, this simple mindset difference separates the rich from the majority who chase luck. Point number 9. Expensive vacations beyond budget. Luxury vacations can feel rewarding, but overspending on extravagant trips can destroy wealth before it even grows. Many young people believe travel is a symbol of success, but if it comes at the cost of savings or investments, it becomes a liability. Poor people often prioritize experiences for social validation rather than strategic financial planning. Wealthy individuals travel within budget or invest in experiences that don't compromise long-term goals. They balance leisure with financial discipline, ensuring that leisure does not become a barrier to wealth. By planning vacations wisely, off-season travel, budget accommodations, or value-focused trips, they maintain financial growth while enjoying life. This habit is about delayed gratification and strategic spending. Wealthy people understand that true freedom comes when money works for them, not when they work to pay for temporary pleasures. Avoiding overspending on vacations preserves capital for investments that generate real long-term value. Point number 10. Cheap products that break quickly. Buying cheap products to save money often backfires. Poor people frequently purchase low-quality items that break quickly, forcing repeated purchases and wasting more money over time. The illusion of saving leads to hidden financial losses. Wealthy individuals focus on quality and durability. They buy items that may cost more up front but last significantly longer. This reduces replacement costs and ensures money is spent efficiently. For example, investing in a high-quality appliance, shoes, or electronics saves thousands over the years compared to constantly replacing cheap alternatives. This rule teaches a broader mindset: value over price. Rich people prioritize long-term benefit and efficiency over short-term savings. Making smarter purchasing decisions compounds over time, freeing up money for investments, savings, and growth. Avoiding cheap, low-quality items is a small habit that over years separates the financially disciplined from those trapped in wasteful cycles. Now you know the 10 things keeping most people poor. Avoiding these purchases isn't about being cheap, it's about being strategic with your money. Wealth isn't about how much you earn, but how wisely you spend. Start cutting unnecessary expenses today. Redirect that money into savings, investments, or skills, and watch your financial future transform. Your 20s and 30s are the perfect time to make these choices. Remember, small, smart decisions today compound into massive wealth tomorrow. Stop buying what doesn't build you and start building your freedom.